Hello everybody, how are we doing today? I can tell you what's been going on in the server for quite a bit of today. Can I get up to the pig area at all or nearby? There's vehicles just randomly abandoned everywhere as usual, but what was going on today is Ford Ford has been feeding the pigs. Ford's been feeding the pigs with pig food pallets. One by one. And it hasn't exactly been going well for him. And from Cumberland Farmer, I know I pointed that out to people. Hello, Dan and Peter, Massey Little Mad Train Driver. I saw Dan. Okay, that Peter 3350, Massey Lover, Ace 4 is here. So Jess is in here as well. So let's see. Somebody's working field 32. Can we see over the ledge who it is? No. I'm off the road. I logged onto the server, hopped into... You shield get Paler X. Dan, are you on your phone and or drunk? Hello, Chris. You're very quiet.
No, I'm not.
How's the head?
Grant?
That doesn't sound very confident.
No, Grant.
It still doesn't sound very confident to me.
No, no. Back to normal reality now this evening.
Let's watch Ford try and load a pallet. He's picked it up eventually, and he's shot it over the top of the trailer. That's how physics.
Physics.
There we go. Well done, Ford. Oh dear. Allow me to help, Ford. It's just Lisa telehandler to help Ford. Well, there's a bit of lag, it seems. Quite a bit. What's my ping currently? It's in the 30s. Cumbrian farmer's gone and stolen me bloody pallet. And Ford's hit into me. Oh, that would explain why my steering was a bit bad. I was only on 2 wheels. I think this might be enough pig food, by the way, because the pigs were nearly full.
Hello, Dave. Is that Dave?
Ace 4 has just subscribed. Thank you very much, Ace 4, for subscribing. I didn't... Oops. I'll put this stuff back now because it's just going to cause trouble. I'm just going to cause trouble if I'm allowed to have a pallet fork. So what we're going to do is... That should be more than enough, Cumbrian Farmer. This looks suspiciously like somebody has been around here with a hired worker. Septipus is broken. Septipus is usually broken. Let's get this on there. There we go. Ford, stop buying pallets. Posted the link in Discord. It said it was not posting the link. Dang it. So all the tractors from the Ford pack. Your favorite tractor today was the FW60. That'd be pretty cool.
It's working. Worked on my one anyways.
It's working on your Discord, but maybe not mine.
I've heard messing with stuff.
I don't know how things work anymore. I really don't. My GE problem's bad enough. I don't need to be figuring out a problem with a bot in Discord that I don't even understand to begin with. It worked, but he was late. He's always late. Hello, Ashley Kelly. Did you guys all see the Orchard Farm? First look at it today. You should go check that out if you didn't. Because that is a very nice map indeed. I have plans for that. Starting at some point. Oh, I see the problem down here. This is field 11, isn't it? This is field 22. Okay, that wasn't... Yeah, FSUK testers are not very good at their job. Between not realizing that certain errors are actually generated by GE itself, as I discovered yesterday. And Chris, you know that case error with Selby, actually, conveniently. Yeah, that's something that GE randomly generates.
GG.
Because I got one on Donetsk yesterday, despite using the default texture for something. Hey, Gamer Dragon. No custom thumbnail. Not today. Mainly because I was being lazy. In my defense, I finished my breakfast like 5 minutes ago. Did I like the one you did? Is that the one where you managed to flip everything forward? Because not really. If that's... Yeah, no. I got like 4 hours sleep last night as well, which I have no idea how. Went to bed, woke up 4 hours later. I was like, what? No years. I haven't seen many of the pictures in the thumbnail competition room at all. I'll actually look through them in the middle of the week and make up a bunch of thumbnails. What is my favorite mod currently? Seasons. It's a game changer. It's so good. Is this only a 3000 fast track? This is only a 3000 fast track. I need to change fast tracks. Let's get rid of... Is it this 3000 I'm driving? Or is it this 3000 I'm driving? Either way, the 3000s are gone. They're going to be replaced by 8000s. 8310s to be precise. There we go. When was I up today? I woke up at about 10 o'clock and started watching wrestling videos on YouTube, and then I got out of bed about 12. It should be, Fahy. I see no reason why it shouldn't be. I'll put it that way. Because I didn't test it myself, I did download the map. You can try it. That's why you can't wait for Seasons, because it'll make Orchard look real nice. Yes, Orchard Farms is Seasons ready. I didn't mention that in the video, but it is. So when Seasons comes out, Orchard will also hopefully be coming out around that time. And, or should be out by that time. And you guys can get the full effect of the mod and the map and all that kind of stuff going on. Whatever for breakfast, noodles. It's kind of generic breakfast number one for me is noodles. If I don't have noodles for breakfast, there's something probably wrong, or somebody else made breakfast. Actually, I've been having pasta the last few days, so... Hello, the big tractor. If you're enjoying the stream today, guys, do hit that subscribe button, and do hit a like as well, of course. If you haven't already. I'm gonna go for 100 likes, because I'm gonna be going for... probably like 3.5 hours, which is why, for those of you on Discord, I ran off noodles is not breakfast. Yes, it is. Anything is breakfast. Seasons mod is already out. Nope. Seasons is work in progress. There is a place where you can get it. It's not officially out. It's different. Of course it's different. Why is it different? Actually, why is it different? Because that's the file I sent Lancy and he straight uploaded that. How did they change the... FSUK did something to that map. Interesting. What is my favorite mod that is a piece of equipment? I don't know if we have one. Or if I have one. I like the Ford pack, which technically isn't equipment, but I do like it. I like the ZSC pack. You can probably download it in time for the end of the stream, Fahy. Can't download it now and you'll probably be able to get in by the end of the stream. I would also say the Penberlin did get uploaded to FSUK. And I went through testing. Do I know Simulate? Yes, he's a good friend of mine. I talk to Sim about as much as Landykid does, so we talk most days. I have him on Facebook. I have literally have his phone number. So I guess I am friends with him, and I do know him. Hello, Hugh. Pilgrim's Coffee House. What? Ford's gonna buy some cows. Go for it, Ford. Ford is being a really good admin on this server, I must admit. Because he will run any purchases by me first. Especially if it's like, hey Dave, can I buy like some cows? And can I buy some pigs and some pig food? Hey Brian, you're not too late. You're only we've only been going for 15 minutes. This is one of the rare streams where I'll start at a half-hour period for no apparent reason. Mainly because I wanted to start at 3 and have a 4-hour stream. But I kind of was eating breakfast still. As Ford loaded them 42 pallets. Fahy, why did you tell him he needed to get 42 more pallets? Just out of curiosity. Who's Landykid? Are you serious, Big Tractor? Landykid is a friend of mine, a friend of Sim's. He is another YouTuber. Really stand-up guy. I thoroughly encourage you to go check him out on YouTube as well. I have a feeling Big Tractor might actually be Landy. But he's definitely worth watching. He streams over the weekends. He won't be streaming tonight, I don't think.
He doesn't stream on a Monday.
He tends not to stream on a Monday. It tends to be his recording day, so presumably they didn't need 62 in total, Fahy.
Fahy was trolling.
You decided they needed 62 in total. You jerk. Hello, Shane. Faye, did you do the maths? You never heard of him. He has... How many subs does Landy have? Is it like 41,000 or something?
Something like that.
And Ford's stuck. Yeah, Pizza, if you can get on the corn silage, that'd be awesome. If a couple of you guys could get on corn silage before we ferment the bunker, that'd be awesome. Hello, Shane. I'm really getting the feeling the Big Tractor is actually Landy or somebody from TeamSpeak on a lurk account. On a fake account to annoy me. It's all well and good, but I have to deal with Ford complaining all day. You think it's been covered already? If it's been covered already, that's fine. It's not a big deal if it's been covered already. Hello, Welsh the Gamer. You just show up at random now, don't you, dude? Welsh the Gamer is, if you're wondering why he's just randomly appeared and he's a moderator, he's one of my earliest viewers. And, quite a few of them got rewarded randomly with mod one day. Can we get the Crone size share since we're just 4 people online? Maybe. Oh, bloody old McDonald is playing now. Well, now we got 5 because Mr. Mad is joining the game. And you guys can join the game if you want. It is completely open multiplayer. I need to do something in XSplit real quick as well. There we go, because I apparently forgot to do that. You know you said you'd be here, but you're afraid you can't. That's fine, Massey. Hello, Steve the Farmer. I'm doing well indeed. Thank you very much. How are you doing, good sir? Where did I put the thingy? There it is. But 4 people, you really can get away with 3 doing silage. Maybe even 2. Us password, please. Could somebody put the MP commands into chat for Steve? We do need... You do need to have specific mods. There's one that I doubt you'll have. Hello, T-Boris Danny and Grassman123. How are you guys doing today? And Hexed Out Prince. Hello. A lot of unfamiliar names. How are we all doing? We all enjoying this May Day bank holiday? If you're in Ireland and the UK at the very least. First exam's on the 9th. That is mean, having an exam on the 9th of May. Hope you do well, Massey. I'll say it to you in private, I'll say it in public. Hope you do well and you ace it. You're starting to grow a beard and you're not used to having hair on your face. I'm not used to not having hair on my face. I've had a beard for like 6 years now. Actually, like 8 years. Wow. 57 watching, only 26 likes. Come on, guys. We got what? 59 people watching right now. If everybody hits that like button right now, we'll be up to 60 likes, and the goal is 100. We should be able to hit 100 likes very easily today. Beards rule, says Mark, the guy with the most epic beard in the room. If somebody wants to prove me wrong, then show me your beards. Farmer Tom is joining the game. Of course, if you are enjoying the stream today, hit the like button, obviously. If you haven't done so already, hit the subscribe button. And if you want to help the channel grow and keep going everywhere, keep going and growing, do hit that share button, share to Facebook and Twitter and whatever else you can share to. Tumblr even, I can deal with Tumblr people. There's thunder and lightning in Bristol. Ace, there's no need to tag me constantly. Please stop it. Hello, Mr. L. Haven't seen you about yet today. You've been having a very lazy day for yourself, Mr. L. Ace is wondering if Dad's in Discord. Yes, he is. A lot of the people that are very talkative in chat are in the Discord. But of course, you can join the Discord completely free. The link is in the description, or if one of the mods wants to put in the command knife, I'll give you the link. And I'm usually around the text chat in there. Occasionally join the, very rarely join the The voice chat. Yeah, the texture delay is really annoying now. Giants, please. Please fix. Hello, Finn Granger, by the way. It's annoying to look at and even worse to try and deal with. No, you're lazy, Chris. You're lazy, Mr. L. I'm doing good, Jason Fay. How are you doing today? You've already joined Discord? Awesome, Steve. TFGG is joining the game. If I had my own farm, what would I raise or grow? Beards. I would have a beard farm. And grow nothing but beards. I would have the best beard farm in Ireland. Hey, one leg. It's no problem at all. It's something that a lot of people don't realise. So, what Wooden Leg is talking about is last night he was on Discord having issues with GPS. And I came to the immediate conclusion that he did exactly what he did actually do, which was he pressed F5 to bring up this view, which looks cool and all. The issue there is that view. If I turn on GPS now, there's no lines. But if I turn F5 on again, the lines suddenly appear. It uses the same render method as the GPS lines. So once you use F5 at all, you can no longer, or once you've used F5 to find a trigger or whatever, you can no longer use GPS. And short of going into this F5 mode, which will have GPS lines, but if you turn on the lights, you get all of the light cones ever. All of them. There's no way of working it short of just restarting the game. It would be the only beard farm in Ireland. Well, if you're the only one, then by default you are the best. That is my logic there. Mr. L, you can't time him out for telling the truth. But if you are enjoying the stream today, guys, hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe. I won't be streaming again until Wednesday, and we'll be on Penberlin. Or Penberlin. Apparently it's not actually pronounced Penberlin. I had no idea. Mr. L's in a mood today. Maybe assign the key to something else. It doesn't matter what key it's assigned to, it's just the function. It's the way that it works. You think I'll hit the sub goal? I hope I do, NHF. It's been the sub goal for a little while now, and it'd be nice to hit it. We only need, what, 17 more subscribers to hit that during the course of today. And we got a long stream ahead, so it should be doable. But of course, if you want to help that sub goal to get hit the like button. YouTube pushes streams that have more likes. Hit the share button. More people will see me if you share to Facebook and or Twitter. And of course, if you want to help hit the goal, then, well, if you haven't already done so, then subscribe. What's changed in V3? No. Adam. All that I did for V3 was I fixed a few bugs and generated like one extra. The one log error in the map, the reason that it is Silver Standard and FSUK, that is a log error that the Giants editor itself creates, as it turns out. And it's very difficult to fix once it's generated. I did put in a bit of extra mod, I believe. I also made the barbed wire fences have collisions, because I know you guys love extra stuff with collisions. Hello, Mr. Lenz. Does anyone know how to improve FPS? Yes, turn down your graphics settings, WD Agri. If you can't turn your graphics settings down anymore, get a better PC. What do I think the best looking map is with and without seasons? With seasons, the way that's all set up for me specifically, it is definitely Thornton. Without, it's probably Selby. Or, possibly Orchard Farm. But the best looking map overall that I've seen, including like unreleased maps, that has to go to Aggravation. That's gotta go to Oxygen David. Because if you haven't seen the whip topping in FSUK for Aggravation, yeah, it's something special. He's put like real life pictures in beside a lot of the in-game ones, and it's very difficult to tell the difference. You don't like mod in around the farmyards apart from that school? Yeah, I don't like it when I know some of you guys are going to disagree with me. Knareswell in 15. I didn't like how Tom did the mod there. I thought he went over the top with it in the gateways. It just didn't look right at all. Hello, Massey5610. How are you doing today? It didn't feel right, and it just ended up with you getting stuck in all the gateways because a lot of them you needed to go slowly through anyway. I say Penbrin properly. Well, Dusty Dave says it differently, and he's the guy who made the map, so apparently I don't say it right. Hello, Michael Lawley. Also, for those of you who've been around for a little while, there will be no subscriber notifications today, I'm afraid. Or actually for the foreseeable future. Hello, Will Brad. The sad fact of the matter is, Streamlabs is supposed to, and I've looked up on the website, they're supposed to have a blacklist in place for sub-notifications, and the simple fact of the matter is their blacklist doesn't work. Now, I have gotten in contact with them, and shown them, with evidence, with pictures, that their blacklist flat doesn't work, because am I married? Definitely not. I subscribed to myself with a fake account that I immediately unsubscribed from myself with. That had an intentionally
Funky name, I'd say.
an intentionally aggressive and sweary name. And I double checked the blacklist was in place, and it was, and I double checked what they said, and everything made it look like, okay, this name will never make it through. Had XSplit open, hit the subscribe button, and a couple of minutes later, hello Dave, the name came through. So until such time as Streamlabs fixes their sub notifications, I won't be using them. Which is a shame, because I think it takes away from the streams. That was Chris shouting from the moon. Yes, Dal. Simulate has a girlfriend. Yes, he does. You just subscribed? Well, thank you very much, Will, for subscribing. Well, welcome to the Rainbow Day Madhouse. Hope you enjoy your stay. I think Landy got in contact with Streamlabs as well about the same issue, and it's a real shame, because it's something that adds to the streams that we have to get rid of because of, you know, one or two idiots. And hopefully Streamlabs will fix their stuff and we can bring it back in the next couple of weeks. With blacklists in place and stuff like that. As of right now, it's impossible to use. It's not usable. Hello, Peter. How are you doing today? I did see your message on Facebook earlier on. So for those, Peter on Facebook was talking to me about PCs because he currently plays on console. He's thinking of moving to PCs and he was asking me for my opinions. And today he made what was probably one of the most the best decisions that I think he could make is that he's probably going to build his own. Now, a PC in 2017 is like electronic Lego. It's very simple to build. Pieces will only really fit in one way. So if you're going to build a PC, now's probably one of the better times to do it because everything's made with specific plugs and stuff, and you don't need to faff about too much. It's pretty easy to do. Any pictures of Oxygen David's new map? That'll be the aggravation map, and there is a work in progress topic on FSUK, Andy. I thoroughly encourage you to go check it out. I've heard Oxygen David's potentially working on another couple of maps after this. One of which he doesn't sound too confident about. And I have no idea why. Hello, Stu. How are you doing today? Why are you saying morning to me? I've been up for hours. I mean, granted, I'm still having my coffee, but I've been up for hours. My coffee is cold. Good. Cold coffee it is. I've been awake since like 10 o'clock this morning, and I actually tidied my room a bit. So when I came in from getting my bottle of water just before the stream, I sat down and I shot off in that direction because I completely forgot there wasn't any junk stopping the wheels of my chair from moving. So I sat down and I just kind of kept going. Which is part of the reason I'm using mouse and keyboard today, because I need to find a way to stop the wheels of my chair from moving. I might have to build some sort of chock system for my chair, which is going to be interesting. We almost finished seeding this field up, although it does look like a fertilizer is going to run it first. Where are we in relation to the yards? Quite far away. Okay, we'll just have a patch of this field that has no fertilizer. Do I know if Landy will be streaming? Probably not, Will. Early riser? Today, apparently. I appreciate people pointing out if other people are going live, but don't do it in the streams. And it would seem that I need to have a word with somebody. One moment, please. You didn't miss the stream, Tim. I was just dealing with the little something that cropped up. But I will ask that you don't mention any of the streams that are currently ongoing, because, quite frankly, it's incredibly rude. Did that pause that? That did pause that. It is incredibly rude to talk about other streams in the middle of somebody's stream. Aggravation is so real looking. Yes, it is. It is most definitely very real looking. Just gonna send a text real quick. There you go. But it's two method of fixing wheelie chairs. Potentially, Struan. It's not going to be taking the wheels off, because I do kind of like having the wheels. How's my map going? Badly. I've been having issues with G. It is not going well at all. Did I hear back from Senior? I actually didn't get a chance to talk to him. He hasn't... I haven't seen him on Steam since... well, for a while. So I haven't had a chance to talk to him at all. Last I heard there was some drama about the map, so yeah. I wouldn't be too surprised if he's given up on it, just because it's been nothing but problems for him. Like being blunt, it has been nothing but problems. As for my own map, I've run into a problem with Giant's Editor that I can't diagnose. It, for whatever reason, is taking an absolute age to save. I looked at it yesterday. I had a look and did some diagnostics yesterday. And from what I could see, it is... for some reason writing about 2 to 3 gigabytes of data every time I save the game. Now, my current solution to fix that is using everything solid state. So, my map is currently on a solid state drive, which is in no way useful for me. As is G. I have reinstalled Giant's Editor several times, and even with it all solid state, I should point out, the saves still take 30 seconds. Whereas when G is working properly, or was working properly, a save took 6 seconds to my normal hard disk drive. So something has gone horribly wrong, and I don't know what. Can I help Cat as well? Can I help the cat? Do you think an i5 will do for a good while? It'll do you for a couple of years, Peter. The issue with PCs is that they move forward so quickly that old hardware gets very old very quickly. And stuff gets outdated very quickly, especially when there's a new console generation after hitting the market in the last year or so. what you'll find is that stuff is gonna... You're gonna struggle to keep up to date. Sorry, TFGG. That said, an i5 is definitely the kind of processor you want to go with if you're just going for gaming. If you're going for streaming and whatnot, then yeah, you're going to want an i7. But for just playing games, you can get away with a much weaker PC than what I've got. You don't need to have a mega build power PC like, you know, my ridiculous rig. Mine is built for streaming and for making videos. Landy's is built for streaming and for making videos. Sims is made for streaming and for making videos. Don't ever talk to a YouTuber about what PC specs you should get, because we'll all give you the YouTube PC specs that you need for YouTube to make videos and to stream, which is going to be like, hey, this is going to be, you know, you're going to need to have all of the power ever, and it's going to cost you. You're going to need like a, you know, all of this top of the line stuff, and it's like, no, you don't really. You want to do some videos and not streams if possible. You can get away with an i5, Peter. Don't expect to be getting the same kind of quality out of it as I do. I will say that much. But you can get away with it. Hello, all that farming. What I will say is get more RAM than you think you need. That is one thing that I've learned, is get more RAM than you think is useful. Because RAM usually acts as a choke point in any system. If you've got too much RAM, that is no longer your bottleneck. RAM is by no means my bottleneck. I think it's actually possibly the hard drive itself that's the bottleneck in my system. I'm heading over to the field now with another... Is an i5 a graphics card? No, that's a processor. Hello, Farmer Wannabe. You're thinking getting 16 gigs, 32 gigs is over 200. Well, I'll tell you now that I've got 32 gigs of RAM in this thing, Peter. That's like how ridiculously... Have I tried it MR? No! Silver was trying it last night and he was reasonably impressed. The only thing that he did say that I maybe don't like so much about it is that it only works with vanilla stuff right now. Hello Duncan and Billy Bob. How are you guys doing? I'm not too tired, actually. It seems like 4 hours sleep was actually all I needed last night. Which surprises me to no end. There's our fowl collecting up the eggs from the chickens. I think he was asking where MR is, not where's Mr. Fahy. I think what Matt said was where's MR Fahy, not where's Mr. Fahy. And to answer you, Matt, MR is on FSUK. Well, it's, if you go into the MR section of FSUK, you'll find it, the more realistic section. Also, are the eggs underground? Because I heard people say the eggs are underground. Which, if they are, I do apologize. It kind of looks like as well that we need a second forage harvester over here. Where's the second forage harvester? There we go. Where's this thing parked? Where am I? I'm at the main yard. I don't mind helping people build systems. I don't mind. Hey Dave, thank you very much. Nice maps make nice videos, I'll put it that way. And the idea I've got for that map is interesting. By the way, have you... Probably shouldn't be asking this here. Have you any issues with the new version of GE? Because I've run into the most bizarre issue where saves are now taking me minutes. And up to 30 seconds on a fully solid state system. Because I was trying to rule out my hard drive being the issue. If it's 30 seconds on all solid state, that's not a hard drive issue, that's actually a software issue. I'm thoroughly confused because everybody I've spoken to says, oh, it's a hardware issue. Well, no, because I've swapped to my better solid state drive and it's just not working. Like 30 seconds for a save on a solid state is not correct. And that's with, because I was looking at this stuff trying to diagnose the problem. My write speed is, for the 30-second saves, commonly over 100 megabits per second. So that's what, 3,000 megabits, which is roughly 3 gig for a 600 megabyte map. Which kind of indicates to me that G, for some reason, is writing the map 5 times every time I save. What time will I go to? I'll go to about 7. I think VF starting about 7-ish tonight, so I'll go until about then. Pipe is unfolded, Harvester. Away we go! Says about 5. Yeah. I really wish I knew what my issue was. Because I've spoken to people and they said, okay, whitelist G in your antivirus. Did that? No difference. Change your hard drive. Tried that and there was a difference, but only because I'm using solid state. Did I move the SAMI? Yes. And, like, my system should not have any problem saving a map in 5 seconds. In fact, I had to save when I managed to get G7 working for a day. 705, I think it was. I had a save that took 4.5 seconds. And that was to my hard disk. So I'm thoroughly confused. Nobody I've spoken to has managed to figure out an answer. And it's just confusing all around. And Fahy, you know that if you need to borrow internet for a day, you can come down here and just borrow my my internet. Borrow my rig for a day if you need fast internet, and hopefully not to use GE apparently. But until such a time as I can fix GE and get that working again. The issue's the other way around now. It's G71. For whatever reason, they introduced this issue. And it's bled into 705, so there's something after going wrong there, and I don't know what. £150 for 500 gig SSD, good price. That seems pretty good, actually. But what I have done as an interim measure is I've put on order on eBay a 64 gigabyte flash drive. And my idea is I'm going to try installing Giants Editor to a flash drive and running it off that to see what happens. Oh yes, you are getting better at karting, Mr. Matt. But £150 for 500 gig SSD sounds pretty good. And it's only going to get cheaper from here on out with SSDs. They're kind of miniaturizing stuff at a ridiculous rate, so it won't be too long before you start seeing terabyte SSDs going for £100. Or less, potentially. Look, he's... Chat's got very quiet all of a sudden. Is my chat still going? Hello, delurk people. Hello. Hello, chat. I'm gonna have to refresh the page and figure out if chat's actually broken. Because I honestly have no idea. I'm seeing the same messages in chat. Oh. My chat was broken. My chat was broken. It's now refreshing. Is it up to date now? Oh no, chat's broken. How's my day going? It could be better if chat would work. Hello, ZS Games. Never seen you around before. You are either a lurker or brand new. If you're new, subscribe. If you're a lurker, thank you for lurking. I do appreciate you guys who lurk. I should point out. Am I bored? Just a bit. Can somebody bring a trailer over here, please? I should point out that the lurkers are very much appreciated. I have, for many, many years, been a lurker in chats. I'll show up and just watch a stream and enjoy it, and I don't particularly, I don't particularly care if I talk or not. Sometimes I'll talk, sometimes I won't. I'm quite regularly in Landy streams. Can we at least... Do you know what? Yeah, let's go ham here. So if two people want to get over to the shop, I've got some presents heading over there now. There we go. Your game crashed, Rafael. That happens. It's your second live stream, ZS. Well, I hope you enjoy live streams, because I do plenty of them. So we got two trucks heading down now from the shop, or should be. That should make the silage a bit more bearable. So just sitting here for days on end waiting for people to arrive. No trucks? There are trucks. I distinctly recall purchasing or renting the trucks. And who's joining the game? Jonas is joining the game, and if memory serves, he doesn't have the best of internet. Oh dear. I'm just trolling Sim's Discord real quick while Jonas syncs up to the server. I'm mainly trolling Sim. And we're back in game apparently. But I need to step out real quick just to get that up. And I have lost my sound. Genius! Well done, Dave. There we go. I missed him down that way. You fix it, comrade farmer. No trucks. I can... Rafal's joining the game. Every time I hit that escape button, somebody joins. I think my chat's lagged as well. I rented 2 Tatras. Now, if somebody stole the Tatras, that's not my fault. But I did rent 2 Tatras. How many likes are we on at the moment, guys? I think my chat's lagged out again. You're here for it. Finally. Is my chat lagged or is everybody just quiet? Because, I mean... It's quiet. Come on, guys. Get more talkative in chat. Makes it very hard to stream if you guys ain't talking back, because then I'm just talking to myself. I like interacting with you guys. Talk to me. Talk to me. Ask me stuff. Come on. Oh, Dusty Dave, if you're still here, did you see the test report for Pemberlin? Because I am calling BS on that publicly. The log errors that were highlighted there I've never seen in my life. And in fact, I went into the map when I saw the report and tested it. Just to see if the log errors were there, and nada. No sign of them. Hello, Alvinas. Rafal, has your game crashed again? So, a bit of disclosure here. Pemberlin got tested by FSUK. It failed. And I called BS because the reasons were, from what I could see, somewhat false. Pemberlin, yeah, or Pemberlin, or however it's pronounced. The reasons were, to be PG, nonsense. There were log errors that I have never in my life seen before. There were criticisms that made no sense. One of the criticisms was legitimately that the field definitions in one field looked a bit small. I can tell you there are 2 trucks because Monster has one and Tommy has the other. Tommy, the game's running again. Yeah, the Pemberlin test report, Dave. I'm calling BS on that because those log errors don't exist. I looked at the log in my own game afterwards to make sure I didn't miss anything, and no, those log errors just weren't there. And a lot of the reasons were either a lot of the criticisms were either extremely picky or stuff that I'd brought up to you, and you said were intentional. I mean, in all honesty, Dave, I would say, I don't know if you can, but can you get that retested by somebody else? Because even Landy, we looked at it last night on TeamSpeak and we both said, well, that's complete BS. That's... I don't mean to call out the person that tested it, and I'm not going to name the person that tested it. It seems like they didn't bother looking at the map. They just kind of opened it in GE and said, oh, well, I don't like this, this, or this, and I'm going to fail the map because of it and make up some log errors that don't actually exist. I mean, it... Hello, Eddie. It almost looked like, there was a vendetta there to not get the map released. For whatever reason, it looked like there were politics at play there, and... not naming names, but I think somebody might have injected themselves into the testing without any rhyme nor reason. What are we on about? We're on about Pemberlin. It failed FSUK testing, and I 110% disagree with the test report. I think that's what the case is, Dave. I think it's that person butting in and intruding. Because none of those issues are issues. Those log errors I've never in my life seen before. The only one that I came close to seeing was the one regarding the silo area, but that's just because basically it I was using an old save and you changed the silo slightly. That's how that error happens. And Dave, yeah, the silo, no, that was just the thing. I don't usually do this, because I want to support FSUK, I really do. But that is complete BS. Why don't you release it on a... How do I put this? A better site like Mod Central, or even Mod Hoster. I know Mod Hoster don't test, but that map I can tell you is perfect. Is borderline perfect. There is nothing wrong with that map. And Elvinas, the map failed because politics. I know what happened. Dave knows what happened. Faye, I think you know what happened, and all I'm gonna say is BF. Or PCSG as well. There's many other sites that you could use, Dave, and you kind of have that leverage where you can say, okay, I'll just bring it somewhere else. Or, you know, host it on your own website or something. There's so many options available to you that FSUK is kind of worthless at this point. Especially if that person's going to get themselves involved in test reports. Just because they don't like the fact that you know, they're in your past now. Intentionally being vague with some specifics there, but there's somebody in the modding community that does hold grudges. Yeah, I would say do that, Dave. I mean, you've got a good group of us here. We can all help you out with it. VF, I know, is a web designer by trade, so he could potentially help you design it. Landy Sim and I can help you with graphics or whatever you need. And GoDaddy's got cheap domain names, so I mean, you got that going for you. Wix is pretty good too. I mean, my own website I built with the GoDaddy website builder, and I know bits of it are broken at the moment, but and I haven't had the time to go around and fix them. But simple fact of the matter is, I think, and seeing Pemberlin what happened there, that needs to be in the past now. Also, Dave, something you should be aware of, because I discovered this, was it last night or the night before? Giants Editor sometimes creates errors by itself. I got a case error in my own map that just randomly generated by Giants Editor. Be aware that sometimes it will break things by itself. Please tell me I'm filling this trailer. I am. I am missing a bit, and I apologize. Well, you don't have to be in TeamSpeak tonight, but just know that we all think it's BS, and we're all kind of unimpressed with what is quite possibly somebody playing politics when they shouldn't have. How did I spin? It does seem like somebody playing politics and using their sway in that website to do things they shouldn't be doing. Cumbrian Farmer! That's twice now you spun me out. You made a second map profile. Awesome. I'm struggling with my first. Cumbrian, could you lay off the throttle just a bit? If you're using cruise control, just drop it by like 2 for a second. Just to create a gap. Because that's awesome. Just so that we don't hit each other when we get to this corner down here. Yeah, I didn't know it either. I was playing around with it the other night and I kind of looked at... Was it last night? I looked at the log and there was suddenly an error there that wasn't there before. And I didn't change any names of anything. Giants Editor just created this out of nowhere. So, yeah, that's something to be aware of, for sure. It almost looks as if we're going to need a third truck on silage. As ridiculous as it sounds. When's the mod contest going to be? Early June, I believe. What was the error? It's the... Matt, you know the case error that Selby has? That's the error. It randomly creates the case error. Because for whatever reason it changes a letter in the directory, apparently. From a capital to a small to a lowercase. Now that's definitely something that shouldn't be happening with GE, so I think there's a bug there for sure. So I might well have fixed the case error originally. Tommy, you're full. Tommy, you're full. I'm gonna go get another truck. Cumbrian, you line up on the outside there and I'll get another truck going. Of course, me being me, I'm gonna go for the Doom truck in man colors. Or in man form, I guess. Nobody touch my Doom truck. Who stole me truck? Yeah, Cumbrian, it's just going to be you harvesting. Because it kind of looks like we'll need 3 trucks just to cart it all enough. Yeah, it's something that I never thought would be a thing. But it's definitely something useful, and, hey, Etho! That's something useful to know, at the very least, that Giant's Editor sometimes likes creating random errors. I've made a hames of this and turned the wrong way. Mr. Mad, you can continue in the harvester if you want. I'm... after getting stuck. Come on. And, oh no. Whoever parked that trailer there, I hate you. Because it's in just the right place that I don't know if I can actually get out of here. There we go. Sorry, monster. Technically you're on the wrong side of the road, so it's your fault. You had lag and I had a... well, I'm an idiot, so it's fine. If you are enjoying the stream today, guys, hit the like button. Hoping to get 100 likes on the stream today. Got 62 people in here. We should be getting up near 100 now, in theory. Of course, if you are enjoying the stream, hit that subscribe button as well, if you haven't already. All new subscribers are welcome in the Rainbow... I hit a sign. In the Rainbow Dave Madhouse. I just found something in between my teeth. And thank you to whoever's just subscribed there. Welcome to the Rainbow Dave Madhouse. Hope you enjoy your stay. Unfortunately, I can't call you by name because I don't have sub notifications turned on and won't do for the foreseeable future. Due to what I can only describe as rampant abuse. Unfortunately. Where's Field 7 from where I am? I tested this map and I'm still clueless as to... I should have taken the shortcut, the Landis Road, dang it. Those of you who are karting from Field 7, head north out of the field and go through the road by Field 13. There's going to be a cut through at Field 37. That's the quickest way from Field 7 to the BGA. That's gonna be your best route there. Because I've just taken the long way and it's not ended well. And I've hit a sign. Signs still have collisions, by the way. Definitely still have collisions. Oh god. Lancy, you lunatic. Why did you put 3 signs like that? You should have known I'd try and do something completely inappropriate like this at some point. Yes, I'm totally blaming Lancy, despite the fact that... What did I just hit? Oh. You guys have to go awful quiet once again. Makes it very hard to stream and nobody in chat's talking, guys. Assuming, of course... you guys in chat are talking. Or aren't talking. Because there's a good chance. Hello, Craig Pruden. Ford. Ford likes saying hello. Makes it very hard to stream and you know, interact with chat when there's no chat to interact with. Did the pigs freeze for me on Pembroke? I think the nav mesh thing was a thing. That I didn't really agree with, or disagree with too much. It may well have been something that I missed, and I'll, openly admit that I probably missed that. Gone too fast, and sorry. Have I heard of a rocket fuel silage? I have not, actually. I know you guys are playing games. I don't mind you guys playing games. In fact, I encourage it, because... yeah, that's what I do during streams. What on earth is rocket fuel silage? Who's going? See, Chris.
See you later.
Oh, you! Enjoy work, sir.
Oh, indeed.
Don't kill too many people.
And I won't. Bye.
See ya. I like drive control. Might have to change accounts at some point. Why is this, NHF? 70 cows of water. You bought 70 Ford, there's a reason we keep running out of things, and you're that reason. You just subscribed? Well, thank you very much, Farmer Boy Dylan. Welcome to the Rainbow Day Madhouse. Hope you enjoy your stay. And yes, Pemberton did actually fail testing, but for reasons that were primarily, from what I could see, nonsense. Including log errors that just don't exist. Which really confused me. You sprayed this field and you're in the game yesterday. Awesome, wooden leg. I do apologize for not streaming yesterday, by the way. I didn't wake up until quite late. Why did that decide to happen? Don't worry, Matthew. It'll come out one way or another, I would think. And I'll, Dave, if you need any help getting that thing out, hell, you can borrow my website to host it for all it matters. I can set up a page just to host Penberlin or Penberlin or however it's supposed to be pronounced. I'll set up a page on the website to host it. Because it needs to come out, I think. It's too good to just be left to the annals of maps what you know who's managed to get himself involved in prevent from coming out. Mr. Matt, don't go that way around because you'll just cause problems. Welcome back, Stu. Yeah, we can figure something out to get Penberlin out for sure, because the pigs I may well have missed. I'll openly admit that. The log error doesn't exist. And oh, my phone's decided to shout at me, despite me having everything turned off. I've got notifications and everything muted, and my phone still decides to shout at me. Thanks. I'm going the wrong way out the field. Is Mr. Matt still pointing in the wrong direction so that he'll crash into the other harvester at some point during the field? Hey, hard worker. How are you doing today? I've made an absolute hames of this. He's not. Thank you, Cumbrian. Also, I would advise you to change your name next time you log into the server, because your name is always and forever going to be tagged like that, because it's got the unfortunate Scunthorpe issue. CTFGG, enjoy the rest of your day. There we go. There we go. We're off. I'm not saying that to be mean, by the way, Cumbrian. It's just so that your name isn't censored by FarmSim. Because I don't know if Ford or whoever did it apologized to you, but I know the whole story that you got kicked earlier on because they didn't understand your name. And I shouted at them for it. Not seen Carturix for a while. Carturix is in here at some point. Yeah, I shouted at them for kicking you because I saw what was going on and I was like, no, 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 no. There's been a mistake. Hello, Jack. Just back from Sligo to Cork. It took 3.5 hours. That's not fun. Carturix ain't been around for a little while. I think he's actually on the server though. Let me check. Carturix. I swear he was on the server at least. Huh, probably not. Ford, I can see what you're saying. Go pick it up. Get a forage wagon, pick it up. Yeah, it was Dad's fault too. That was a litany of idiocy. I'm gonna be quite blunt and throw me admins under the bus here. That was a litany of idiocy and I didn't get there in time to stop it. This trailer looks too big for the map. Yes. And it is too big for the map. But it's big enough for silage. And if you drive reasonably well... Who's abandoned a Fenton of bloomin' hedge? If you drive carefully enough, you can get this thing through any map. Just a question, when you test, you just play the map or you look for things. Combination of both. It's very hard to test and make YouTube's videos at the same time, Mudflap. And quite bluntly, I don't usually pay much attention to the animals. I need to, but I didn't in this situation. Just thinking back now, the pigs were freezing. I forgot to mention it, Dave. Well, my bad. No, that is... Yeah, that is my bad. Worst thing is, I think I said in the video that I need to tell Dave about this. Yeah. I'll completely take the blame for the big thing. Who's coming against me? Jonas, careful. Eep. Dang it. Hey, Laura and Stormwinter. But with map testing, especially for YouTube, it's hard to strike a balance. Because it's impossible to play the entire map at the same time, and it's impossible to do videos without having to cut corners. Now I do plan a series where I don't cut any corners, and it's going to be slow and stuff like that, but a lot of the stuff that I do, I have to cut corners, whether it be like in Thornton, I regularly just fast forward time to get to the next day, and you know, go third person when I'm not recording videos. When you watch the Thornton streams, you can see all the corners I cut. The same during these streams, you know, I'm cutting corners here just by using this redonkulously huge trailer because we don't have 23 people on the server. And Ford, if you're looking for the forage wagon, it is down at the BGA for some reason. Yeah, I mean, with testing, you've got a limited number of people. With public release, you've got literally everybody. And obviously stuff is going to get missed in testing, but get picked up by the public just because there's the volume of people who are going to do things so very differently. That John Deere doesn't look very healthy. It's smoking quite badly. There we go. In before broken tip calls. I have not. Ha ha ha! I love this truck. If this trailer was like, I guess like 20 feet shorter, it'd be amazing for UK maps. But it's just that bit too big. Matt, I don't think there is a solution for the gate collisions. Can you scale the collision mesh individually? Like, can you scale the collision by itself? Because that's surely... The collision has to be attached to a model of some description, even if invisible, so... It's locked. That makes no sense. We're back to... That's fine, Ford. I don't understand what's going on with those gates. Dusty Dave has had dedicated testers in the past mud flap, and without going into too much detail, because between him and the testers there was some stuff going on, and he changed his mind. The thing is with YouTube, and Oxygen David says this to Landy Kid, with YouTube it's a show and tell kind of thing, because sometimes we don't notice the issues with the map, and you can watch the videos if you're the map maker and you can say, oh, that shouldn't be like that, or oh, that's not working correctly. You can, you got video evidence of this is broken because of this. And especially with streams and stuff, it's a show and tell kind of thing. It's like there's an issue that sometimes it's hard to describe the issue, and you just okay. I'm gonna have to show you this. So there it is. Cumbrian Farmer, I'm on my way back now. We may actually need a fourth truck on this, because I get a blue bulker trailer, it's really good. I think this might be it, Dylan. Where am I going with that trailer? This is actually, believe it or not, the shortest way back to Field 7. It looks like I'm on a magical mystery tour around the map. I actually do know where I'm going here. It's never bothered you, it's never bothered me. It's something that's kind of a... Oh, we both did the same thing, Monster, and I'm sorry. We both wanted to correct an... Oh dear, here's Tommy. Hello, Rebel Redneck. It's, I think something that people who played 15-13 don't really mind too much, because the old gate scripts did almost the exact same thing. They had weird collisions. And for some reason FSUK is only now getting picky with it. And I have no idea why. Yeah, I don't think it's ever actually bothered anybody except that one specific tester. Because I've never heard anybody complaining. Yes, it's been a bit of an annoyance before you get used to it, but once you get used to it, it's kind of... You know, you steer clear of the gates anyway when you're opening and closing them. You're not supposed to be parked right up against the gate. Or right up against where the gate's going to be swinging. Dang it. We've got the two guys harvesting. We've actually got everybody's working. Right. And the thing is, Mudflap, even if you had 100,000 testers, do I think this map is big enough for an auger wagon? Which one? Orchard or Penburn? Penburn, yes. Orchard depends on what field. Another one, not the BSM one. Interesting. I do have a bulker available to me. And I've got it in my single player mod folder. I don't have it on here because it'll be a pain to upload to the server. Is Orchard out? No. Orchard, yeah, you could probably get away with having an auger wagon on Orchard. Hello, Mike. Orchard isn't out, but a few of us do have it. Basically, the entire TeamSpeak crew is testing it. And playing it and enjoying it and having a bit of fun. But it's definitely something that interesting things can be done with that map. For sure. Because even looking at it, I get some ideas, and they're kind of different to stuff that's been done in Farm Sim before, I think. Similar to stuff that's been done before, but if you take something similar and you attack it in a different way, it makes it different. That's the way I see things. Stocking game ones, they go fine. Is it okay if you buy a feeder when you get back? Sure, Ford. Hello, Dan Roberts. I would imagine, Faye, that Matt's gate issues with his own map, which I'm yet to look at, but looks amazing from what I've been seeing through Eddie. That looks just stunning, and I really need to hop on it some evening. Hopefully this evening. Do I ever watch Grassman? Not really. The Doom trailer lives on, yes, we've just changed the Doom truck. It's now the man truck that's the Doom truck. Those of you who are karting, when you're full, just start honking your horn like mad things. It's easier. Map making takes an age, and it doesn't become any easier if Giant Editor decides to take 5 minutes every time you click that save button. Until I can fix that issue, because I don't like having the map on my SSD. That's just, it irritates me on a base level. Kinda having to come to a stop for the time being on the map, which is infuriating because I'm just at the point where I've almost got the entirety of my road system in, and it probably within the next month or two will be playable. Not finished, but playable, and I've got a plan, an idea in my head box. For the first time, I want to show it off on YouTube in game. Got an idea and a time frame. I won't be finished by that time, but that's only a few months away. At least, yeah, you need at least 6 to 8 months for a good quality map. Now I've been working mine for 12 months. Kind of on and off because I got stupid limited time. You assume a stream on my map? You assume I'll stream on my map a lot? Yes. When it's done, there'll be like a month solid where I will only be on my map. Dave, if you come out with a playable map after 6 weeks, I'll be impressed. 6 weeks should not be possible. Yeah, Ford, I've already said you could buy a feeder. Matt, if you were to let me know when you need a model, I know, well, for 15 and 13 for sure. I used to know where there was a lot of stuff. I do remember you, Alfie. Blaze Replays, I do remember that name. And Cumbrian, yes, we can swap. I'm just going to reverse out of Tommy's way here. Tommy, slow down for the corner. Self-propelled one's fine, Ford. Just... whoops. Why is there a fence sideways in the hedge? Does the horn this work? Need to go get some food out for the snakes. Good lord, Matt, what kind of household do you live in? Guys, do you think the horn this works? I'm not sure. But if you are enjoying the stream today, guys, hit the like button if you haven't already, and do hit subscribe if you aren't yet subscribed to Rainbow Dave Gaming. If you think you've subscribed but it's saying you're not, double check, because sometimes the subscribe button's a bit broken. I actually need to real quick just something going on in there. Lovely, 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 lovely. You got a snake too, Dave? Good lord, does everybody have snakes? And so the manatees that you breed for snakes. Why are you giving your snakes manatees, Matt? That seems a bit mean to the manatees. Why are you mean? Why are you mean to your manatees, Matt? Why are you mean to your manatees? What did the manatees ever do to you, Matt? I'm sorry, Dave. I can't let you do that. You ain't booted from a stream, dude. You can talk in chat. You can talk in chat. You got a 5-minute timeout at some point. Who is talking? What, you mean like this? This was Dave. Hello. Hello, Ford. You can stop pausing the game now, Ford. Ford, that was me. $69 likes, Sim's favorite number. Prime Madness, you're more than welcome to join. Feel free to join the game. You're very welcome to join. Coming up today on Rainbow Dave Gaming, Dave is an idiot, once again. Yeah, I just stop speaking like that. So if I were to do this and just revert to this voice for the remainder of the stream, would you be very annoyed? Dusty Dave also has a cat. I won't use my golf voice for the rest of the stream. Oh, I've not been drinking, but I'm just in a giddy mood. Also, could somebody please come with a trailer? Called Jake Gamer. Fair enough. Oh. Server name! Exclamation mark MP in chat, Sean. We're gonna see a lot more with animals in the next game. That'll be awesome. I wouldn't mind seeing, like, sheep breeding and maybe even goats. Goats would be nice. Let's just move that back there. There we go. That's where the microphone should actually be. Cat just sits there. That sounds like a cat, Dave. Nightbot, our cats are weird. We got one cat that lives at the front. He's about 15 years old. And whenever he comes in, he'll insist on sitting on the couch for like 3 or 4 hours at a time. He doesn't care if he gets attention. He just wants to sit on the couch and go to sleep. We got one in the back garden that I can only describe as aggressively friendly. Like, he will come in, and if you start giving him attention, he will like completely rear up onto his hind legs and stretch so that you can pet his head. And if you're not doing well enough with the head petting, he will legitimately go up, hop up on his hind legs, grab your hand with his paws, with very light clawing, but because he's a wild cat. I should point this out. Wild cat, grab your hand with his paws very gently and pull your hand down onto his head. This is a wild cat. We didn't teach it anything. Then most of the rest are stupid and keep getting pregnant. I think we're on the third generation of cats at the back now, and one of them is pregnant. So yeah. Farming man, you're getting it backwards. It's exclamation mark MP mods, not MP mods exclamation mark. Feeder's very easy to get stuck. Yeah, it tends to be. Yes, honk when full. Honk like a madman when you're full. Didn't know I was a breeder. I'm not. That's the thing. There's a lot of wild cats in the area and strays, and I don't particularly care what our cats do. As long as they don't try to get into the house too much, it's fine. Waterford is actually quite close to me. It's only like an hour-ish away. Not too far away at all. My sister goes to college in Waterford. She lives down there most of the time, so some weekends my parents will go down, just go, hey, you're going to Waterford for the day, see ya. You just come from Waterford, Mike. That must have been fun. I've not left the house in weeks and I love it. There's a running joke on TeamSpeak that I'm becoming agoraphobic, when in fact I'm just completely antisocial. No, Matt, there's not even room in my room. Never mind the rest of the house. Am I still thinking of getting a part-time job? Absolutely wouldn't leg. Yeah. And hello, Arius Mikalauskas. Hello. Hope I didn't butcher your name too badly. Do I not go outside even when it's sunny? I mean, I go outside if I need to do the lawns. But usually no. Oh yeah, yeah. I forgot about that, Mike. I used to live down that. Well, I lived down that way myself for about 6 months. Worked in a lab down that way. Nice enough area. Very flood prone. I have been in the sun before. I used to be in Scouts, so I used to be outside like all the time. Beautiful and sunny, yes. Have you ever gone up the mountains there, Mike? They are glorious. You can see like 3 counties from up there. It's amazing. One of the big companies there. No, it was a small agricultural lab. What time am I streaming until tonight? 7 o'clock. Where is the map from? This map is on FSUK. It is, I believe, based in Yorkshire, England. It's from Lancyboi. It's by Lancyboi. You went up Man Falls recently. I don't think I've been up that way in the mountain. I usually, like, if I'm up there at all, I go up via the V. That's like the best way from where I am. So, like, you get to see most of County Tipperary, some of Limerick, some of Waterford, and some of Cork from up there. Especially on a sunny day, you've got a visibility of near 100 miles, probably. No, not quite 100, but like 50, 60 for sure. Did I watch the Tour de Yorkshire? No. You really should, Mike. Because it is absolutely beautiful up there. Especially on a sunny day. If it's raining, it's one of the most bleak places on the planet. But if it's sunny, it's beautiful because it's this lovely rocky. I think VF's on after me, but I haven't seen him around yet today to verify. What I'll do while I'm waiting for somebody to come with a cart is I will tab out a game and just see is VF on Discord? No. By the way, the best place to get in contact with me, guys, is on Discord. Don't send me PMs, but if you need help, feel free to put something into the general chat, general voice chat, and it is very, very much encouraged because a lot of people in the Discord will know different things. People in the Discord know a lot of different stuff, so your question is more than likely going to be answered by somebody, if not me. I know very, very, very little. Like, I know a lot of stuff myself, but in general, I don't know much. I know... I'm tired and yawning. I know very little about a wide range of topics, but there's people in Discord who know a lot about very few topics. Hello, Paddy090402. How are you doing today? It's just occurred to me that this year in Ireland, people who were born in the year 2000 will be allowed to drive. Hit buttons you shouldn't have on the computer. Yeah, I think I've done that at some point, Mike, because G's now just like being like bleh. VF said last night he'd probably be streaming at 8:39ish. I was talking to him yesterday after my stream and his stream, and he said he could try and start at 7 if I'm finishing around them, so it's possible. You're God, Paddy. We've got God here, guys. God is in the building. Paddy, I never knew you were God. You should have told us before. Are you calling me God? Because I ain't God. I know that much. But I'm doing very well indeed, Paddy. I'm in a bit of a silly mood. And a tired mood at the same time. I wish I could stop yawning. Well, I do apologize for anybody who I've made yawn, because I know yawns are contagious. No creepy voices, Dave. This is a child-friendly channel. Jonas? Why did you nudge me out of the way? You can drive a tractor in real life? No, you can't. I am Farm Sim Jesus. See it forward. You can't join, you don't have the map. Download it from FSUK, Farming Madness. That's where you can get it. Yes, you can. No, you can't, Eddie. I just said so. You've been driving since 2000, yeah. I've been able, well, legally-ish, able to drive for almost 10 years now. Like, my first driving lesson was actually on, I think, my 18th birthday. With my dad in his car. Which was vastly more powerful than any learner should ever try and learn to drive it. Any other mods? Exclamation mark MP mods, Farming Madness. It's much easier to download the mods from there. Driving games doesn't count. I mean, in real life, like, I legitimately, like, the first time I was out driving was either my 17th or 18th birthday, and I was terrified. And I haven't driven much since then. I've driven, I think, a grand total of 6 times. But I am getting to the point where I do need to learn. Desperately need to learn. I will say one thing about my summer car, actually, because a lot of criticisms of games are that the force feedback doesn't or very rarely feels right. My summer car really nails a gravel road, because I was playing it with my wheel the other day, and it's the first game I've ever played where a gravel road actually feels like a gravel road, where you kind of you'll steer and nothing will happen for a while, and then everything will happen at once. Is having 23 people blocked on Discord unusual? I've got very few people blocked. What mods? Farming Madness! Nightbot put a link in a little while ago. Follow that link. That's the link to the server mods. Should I drive the little bike with the wheel? Yes, but I kept it in first gear the entire way because I got H-pattern gearbox turned on. I don't trust myself changing gears in that thing. I did also learn to never try and rally the van. The van is death. And your G29, the FFB feels fairly weird in R3E. I doubt that it'd feel weird in Race Room Racing Experience. R3E is one of the better sims out there. Especially for sounds and force feedback. It's actually one of the more immersive sims, and a lot of sim racers will tell you that. One game that has really just terrible force feedback is Automobilista. That is just atrocious. In fact, you do need to re-download Assetto Corsa. Assetto Corsa is one of the better driving sims out there. And it may be because you never had force feedback before and you got a G29 last week. Yeah, it's going to take a bit of time to wear in for the force feedback. Until then, it's going to be very weird and it's just not going to feel right. But once you start getting used to the force feedback, you'll start learning what it's trying to tell you. Just... there we go. I actually love my chair because I can put... if I'm just relaxing, I'll put the arms of the chair up and I'll put my arms on the arms. If I'm driving at all, if I'm playing a racing game or whatever, I put the arms of my chair down because I tend to be very elbowy with steering. I tend to not be very good personally just keeping my arms in by my side and squeezing it all in. You can tell me whatever you like, Gamer Dragon. I ain't ramping anything in my summer car. I've killed myself enough times by doing stupid stuff. We are a tad short of carters, yes, Paddy. You can join in and help if you want. More than welcome to join. Who is joining at the moment? TFGG is rejoining the game. As I've completely knacked up and hit the add button just as the game starts up again, so I've lost the thingy. Stop. Who's gotta go? Monster's gotta go? Well, Monster, I hope you enjoy whatever it is you gotta go do. You back the wheelway into the junior search today? Well, that's perfectly fine, Paddy. What map is this? Sean, you might want to check the title, the thumbnail, and the description for what map this is. Because I have made it pretty obvious what map I'm playing. The map is, of course, Selby Farm Estates by Lancyboi. This is V3, which actually, the movement from V2 to V3 wasn't done by Lancy, that was me. So this is the first map that I've touched that's got a public release ever, and it's kind of scary, because I know I knocked a few things up, and I'm still learning, as is Lancy, you know. It's just the way things do be. Tommy, come follow me. That works too. Blop. Blop. Yeah, I don't need to find new ways of killing myself. Hey Gamer Dragon, do you know, because we've been trying to figure this out in TeamSpeak for a little while, can you die from being dirty? Like, if you get too dirty, do you die? Or does something weird happen? The same with sleep. Can you, like, die of lack of sleep? Or do you just, randomly fall asleep? Because Sims died of a burst bladder. I've died of thirst. I think Landy died of hunger a couple of times. Like, the only things we haven't died from are dirt or sleep yet. And I don't know if they actually can kill you, but I'm guessing, seeing as my summer car, they probably can. You can't die from being dirty. Well, what's the point of cleaning yourself then? If you can't die from it, why bother? Sleep will kill you. I would have imagined that the way sleep works in the game is you don't sleep for too long, you just start falling asleep randomly, and, you know, the game hopes you're sitting behind the wheel. High fatigue gives you a heart attack. That makes sense, I will admit. I can kind of get behind that, I guess. Wow. But dirtiness can't. Then why would you bother using the sauna ever? Like, I'm not even being funny. If it can't kill you, why would you take time out of the game to clean yourself? Because the only person who ever mentions like dirtiness is the dude in the yellow car that annoys everybody. What are we talking about? We're talking about my summer car. The flies are annoying. Yeah, but there's mosquito spray. That's the thing, is you can get the fly spray and just spray yourself with that and you're fine. So realistically, all you gotta do to min-max the game is ignore the sauna, buy a buttload of fly repellent, and deal with all the other stuff by just having... And food can spoil, we discovered this, food can spoil. Just having a buttload of stuff in the fridge. And potato chips and beer in the workshop with you. I mean, it's an easy enough game to min-max, I think. Do hit that like button if you haven't already, guys, if you are enjoying the stream. Let's get a likes by going up to 100 likes. I think we can do it. And I have noticed that we are only 10 subscribers away from the subscriber goal of 4,900. We're very close to 5,000 now. 5,000 is the goal for the month of May. It should be... I'll be quite honest, if we don't hit 5,000 in the month of May, I might as well quit. No need for the fridge either. No, there is, GD. The food does spoil. And the fridge works. So, like, if you min-max it, and the ideal way to min-max is ignore the wood missions, because there's only one place you can deliver to, and it's a waste of time. But get, like, 3 or 4 sewage missions at once, and go around doing them. Did I say... I said 5,000 was the goal for me. I swear. We're just 8 subscribers away. And I actually want to, real quick, get my phone out, because I happen to know that YouTube will tell me who subscribed today. So let's have a look. Since 3:30, Ace4, Dan Postma, Jason Fahy again. Jason Fahy, you keep subscribing and I'm subscribing. Ah, trailer's full. Typical mini gamer. Will Brad subscribed to me twice. Dan Breskvar, the Greninja Gamer, Red, White and Blue Rebel Redneck, and Alberta Alberta Ujnameji, Jack Loves Cake, and Jerry Meehan have all subscribed to the channel. Thank you all very much for subscribing. Welcome to the Rainbow Day Madhouse. Hope you enjoy your stay. And I do legitimately get emails, so if you subscribe and your subscriptions are public, I do see it. Don't you worry. Not working. What's not working, Farming Madness? Thought I said 4,000. I said the goal for today is 4,900. The goal for the month of May is 5,000. Which, if I don't hit 5,000 in the month of May, if I don't get like 100 subs this month, I might as well quit. My average monthly subscribers is about 200-ish. Getting the map. It should work. You're downloading stuff directly from the server if you use the link Nightbot posted, so it is 100% the version that is on the server. For some reason, the FSUK version was actually different to the version that I sent to Lancy, so somebody somewhere did something to it. Because the hash file had changed, which meant that somebody somewhere had tinkered with something. Hi Dave, today I got my trailer. My trailer fits onto my bike so I can put my lawnmower and strimmer. This means that that I can ride, do the road with it, and cut grass. Very nice indeed, Dan's cuts. And somebody remind Matt to have his tea in like 5 minutes time as well. Why don't you set an alarm, Matt? Like, you surely got a phone. Set an alarm on your phone, dude. Or his mum will shout at him. That's a cup of tea, not dinner tea. Well, why don't you still set an alarm? Like, I don't see a reason to not set an alarm there, Matt. Tea is serious business. He says, knowing full well that he didn't actually cook a dinner for himself until midnight last night. And even then it was just kind of thrown together. That's not how you work. Well, tea is serious business, Matt, and you better shape up for the tea brigade. Fahy will tell you, tea is serious business. It is the most serious thing in Fahy's life. Everything revolves around when Fahy has a cup of tea. Even when he goes on TeamSpeak, he has to have a cup of tea first. Did you know a dry cow period lasts 40 to 50 days? I did not. Ha 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 ha, Cumbrian. I got most of the corn. Just giving Cumbrian like 2 little bits. He's not happy. He's just after making a cup of tea. Oh, that's brilliant. Fahy and his cheese toasties as well. If seriously, Fahy's most commonly said sentence is, I've just made a cup of tea and a cheese toastie. I don't know why I find that funny. Can I join your map on Coldwood Park Farm? No. Generally don't play multiplayer. This is the only place that I do multiplayer in Farm Sim. So that's the corn effectively done. Whoa, okay, spun out. I don't really play multiplayer. These streams are pretty much the only time that I play multiplayer in Farm Sim, just because multiplayer tends to annoy me a lot. Generally speaking, it's not something that I find fun. I don't really like playing public multiplayer in any game. Number one, I am anti-social. Number two, yeah, reasons. Crackers and cheese is nice. I like. Fahy, you have an addiction to tea and cheese. I swear, if a girl walked up to you with a box of cheese, a box of various cheeses, and a box of tea bags, you would ask her to marry you on the spot. Cheese goes with anything. I guarantee you, that's how far he's gonna get married eventually. Somebody's gonna give him tea and cheese. He's gonna make some soup now as well. I swear, you give Faggy an idea, he's gonna run with it, and in about 10 minutes he'll reappear. Why is there 2 of me? Apparently I've desynced. He's gonna run with any idea you guys give him, especially if it involves cheese. You're off in 5 to convert Manchester from 15 to 17. Already been done, TFGG. I happen to know somebody is working on a Manchester convert with full permissions, and it is of an unreleased version of Manchester. I don't know if there's release permissions, but he's been given an unreleased version. He's working on. Yes, really. Is it okay if you go? Yeah, come in, just hop out of whatever vehicle you're in. I like pot noodles with cheese. No. See you, Tommy. Who's coming against me there? I'll see GFGG, it's fine. Yep, just mount the wall casually. Nothing happening here. You're having Bammy at the moment. What is Bammy? Josh, you've successfully confused the entire stream. Cheesy chips and gravy. That I can get behind. Maybe do that the gravy. I just like cheesy chips. Great if you had a few beers. Maybe a few too many. But I should probably say, if you are enjoying the stream today, hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Just ignore the fence that's stuck in the hedging upside down or sideways or whatever it is. And if you haven't already subscribed, you should probably think about doing it if you are enjoying yourself, of course. I stream usually Wednesday through till Sunday, but yesterday I didn't stream, so I'm streaming today instead. The reason I didn't stream yesterday was basically because I didn't wake up until... I didn't get out of bed until like 5 o'clock. And I promised Eddie that I would finish streaming at 6 o'clock so he could stream, and as far as I know he didn't stream, so Eddie, what the hell. Hashtag blame Eddie. Great stream as usual so far. You've got high expectations, Peter. I've got even higher expectations. Some streams that you guys say are brilliant, I've said, no, it wasn't a very good stream at all. Where's the... There was a tractor somewhere around here that had mowers on. Where is it? Has somebody taken the tractor that had mowers on? Presumably, yes. I found a tractor with a mower on. Do we have a rear mower at all? We do somewhere. I'm going to reset it because I'm lazy. So this is what the Deutz 7 series. There we go. Deutz 7 series. And the front mower. And the rear butterfly. And if I click there, we have straight into the Deutz. Hello, CJ. How are you doing today? Hope you're doing well. Yeah, well, let's have a bit of fun. Where's the tether on this map? Because I want to have a bit of fun here. Can I do it from this side at all? Maybe? Yes. Yes. Must be heartbroken. I'm more annoyed than I'm heartbroken, Faye. I'm gonna be honest. Yes! Haha! Can't download the map. You should be able to, Farming Madness. I can't help you if you can't. This thing is ridiculously front heavy. It's just spinning around on the front wheels. What time is the stream ending? At about 7 o'clock. I want to grab, if we have one, 2-rotor windrower would be amazing. We don't have the 2-rotor one, so I'm going to just swap some stuff around. That can go away. And windrower, 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 windrower. 2 rotor, yes, bye. And reset that from the shop. Should be there. There we go. Reset. Hello, Jonas. Hello, boys. Yeah. Like, he's basically made himself worthless as a manager now. Because when you come out at the start of a season and say, oh yeah, we're just going to go down this season, we're going to be fighting against relegation, that's basically turning the fans against you on day one. When you then live up to that promise and manage to get the team relegated through what can only amount to basic mismanagement on every level, then you've basically completely ruined yourself. Hello, Matrix. You thought I was more into rugby? Yes, but I do follow Sunderland. It is my soccer football team of choice. Mainly because I lived in Sunderland for like 3 years. Hello, CA Vlogs. Some oars down, windrower started, and windrower down. Do I remember you? Yes, I do, Matrix. You've been in many, many streams. Am I going to have a 5,000 subscriber special? Yes, and I hope the day that I do it is not too warm. It will likely be quite warm because it's heading into May, and I'm not looking forward to doing it on a warm day with what I got planned. Yeah. It's something you guys will definitely enjoy because I'll be making a fool out of myself again. I've got a joke planned, and as I always do, I'll run with it. What have you missed? Most of the stream. Blackout, just to be blunt. Is it warm today? It's reasonably warm, but my PC is always blasting out heat anyway. So it's very difficult to know if it's actually warm or if it's just my PC warming up my room. 8 more subs. Been 8 subs for a while, Matrix. We are getting very close to 4,900. And 5,000 isn't all that far away. We should be hitting that very soon indeed, within the next couple of weeks. Stream until 6 or 7. Until 7 NHF! A better graphics card to stop the lag. I don't know, Cumbrian. It really depends on what the bottleneck in your system is. All I know is David Moyes needs to go from Sunderland, and basically the entire boardroom needs to go to boot. Like, they were mismanaged on every level, and everybody involved in managing that team needs to go. Because they basically turned it from a team that was fighting for, you know, sort of mid-table, or maybe even the odd Champions League or UEFA Cup spot, or Europa League, or whatever it's called this time. Or this year. They turned from that to a team that's been relegated now and has been fighting against relegation for the last 3 or 4 years. And in the last, what was it, 5 years, they've gone through 7 managers? That's complete mismanagement on every level. That's an owner who has no idea what he's doing. That's managers who maybe have expectations that are set way too high on them and can't possibly live up to what the board are expecting. And yeah, the players take a bit of the blame as well, because they've largely been useless. What's my favourite tractor? It's the Massey Ferguson of 135. He says, after clearing his throat in a very aggressive manner. My favourite tractor is the Massey 135. Hello, VF! How are you doing today? What time are you planning on streaming, if at all? Faye, I'd say a lot of happy Geordies, a lot of unhappy Mackhams. And all I'll say to that is away the lads. You're not joining now? That's fair enough, farming madness. It's up to you. You thought they were all Geordies? Don't ever say that in Sunderland, Faye. You will not end up... It won't end up well for you. You prefer the two... Have you ever seen St. James's Park, Dave? That place is a coal bunker. Everything is black. It's atrocious. At least the Stadium of Light has some colour. I mean, I'm biased because I've actually been on the pitch and had a bit of a kick about in the Stadium of Light, but still. Probably around 9. Oh, I was thinking you'd be starting at 7. I'm going to continue on till about 7 o'clock anyway, because, hey, why not? It'll be a special birthday stream. Will you be using the thing what you said what you got yesterday? Because that would make it interesting. Faye, all you're interested in is Leeds not selling up this week. Because it seems like every week there's some story about Leeds potentially selling up again. I've never heard of that stadium in my life, Dave. Even my local club team's got a stadium more colourful than St. James's Park, and they literally are a Sunday League team with one stand. And it's got no seats in it. I don't think. Although we do share the same colours as Newcastle, which, you know, I guess I can't complain too much. Apparently that's not the whole oh. Interesting. MR is interesting. What's it doing to you, Dal? Is it, See, here's the thing. I'll need somebody who's actually played MR in 13 to give me a download what MR for 17 is like. Because it is by Dural again, but he's been away from the game for 2 years. He hasn't modded for like 2 years, and he's basically bringing the mod from 13 up. I have been told by Silver that it only works with default vanilla equipment, which would make it largely useless for me. I might use it for something, actually. Borussia Dortmund Stadium, fair enough. Yeah, they're colourful anyway. I'm gonna check out Hof Bergman by Farmanley. I don't generally do map spotlights, Mudflap. There is VF. Check in my admin chat in my Discord. If I put a link to it in there, it's on FSUK. Hello, Brad. How are you doing today? You got a job interview tomorrow. Awesome. I bet you're excited and nervous, and excited and nervous. Nothing worse or better than the feeling you get before a job interview. Yeah, the German teams just have really good support in general. I mean, in Ireland it's rugby gets that kind of stupid numbers, and I guess the GA too, because what other amateur sport can fit out an 83,000 seat stadium? The only downside of Croke Park is that it's basically, hey, Dublin are playing, they're playing Croke Park, what a surprise. It's like the only stadium the Dubs actually bother going to, which is a real shame. What have we missed? You've been up mowing the lawns. Not much, JD. We've just been doing some silage. We're doing some grass now for whatever reason. I don't even know why I'm doing this. I'm just doing it. Let's go Champions League. Yeah, that'd be awesome. Can I kick somebody? I can kick anybody on the server, including you, so maybe don't make demands. Or don't make requests for somebody to be kicked. I've been to a European Champions Cup, Winners' Cup Champions thing. They're blocking the road and you think they're AFK. Who is it, Cumbrian? Who's doing that? Hello, Rupert. How are you doing? Actually, let me go see what's going on. Where are you? It's TFGG. Why am I not surprised? What is it, TFGG, Cumbrian? Because I can see him moving about now. Yeah, guys, if you need to park up, try and do it in the yard somewhere, or even in the middle of a field would be good. Just don't just park up in the middle of the road. It's really even innovative map scripting wise. I'm sure it is coming from Farmer Andy, because a lot of the guys on Marhu, especially Farmer Andy, they just throw scripts at things and see what sticks. How do you join the game? Well, you gotta have the mods, you gotta be on PC, and you gotta have the server details. Mods are available at !MP mods in the chat. Server details are available at !MP in the chat. And the PC is available at your local PC retailer. The reason that it's not for this game isn't open to consoles is there's no cross-platform multiplayer in Farm Sim, and even if there was, I'd want scripts. So sorry, console guys. I like my scripts too much. I'm sorry. I struggle to drive without drive control. It was interesting doing the map spotlight with no drive control because I kept pressing space. I don't know if you could hear it, but at one point I was hammering the space bar to try and get the shuttle to work, and I was confused. So for whatever reason, I've gone to my default of I'm mowing things. I don't know why. In the past 5 years, Dublin played one game in Parnell Park, probably in the league as well. Who's joining? Farmer Giles is joining the game. Farmer Giles, I know that you have priors on the server, so be very, very well behaved. You have to use drive control on your first looks. I have taken to doing mine without any mods so I can get a good idea of what the map is like just by itself. I've noticed that in the past I've missed certain things with maps because I've had mods in the entire time. So it's a good plan for me to completely demod my game when I'm putting a map in for first look. Plus, it gives a good idea of what the map is actually like without any, filters on it whatsoever. Has somebody been called to? Oh, no, never mind. Farmer Boy Dylan's back from making tea. And let's just watch now. You don't need to announce when you watch ads, guys. I pretty much know when they're being played. Most of them are me pressing the ad button. It's usually when somebody is joining the game that I hit that button. Just so you miss as little as possible. Because for me, I do need to play ads. It's how you make money on YouTube, so I know that it's inconvenient to have to watch ads, but that's the way it goes. Have I seen much WWE lately? Yes, I was actually watching Payback last night. Do it without spaces, Mudflap. I was watching Payback last night and I laughed so hard at what happened on Raw Talk immediately after the show. I'm going to talk about this really briefly, because... Am I spamming that button by any chance? Occasionally. What was Payback's main event? It was Reigns Strowman, with Strowman going over and then getting his heat by beating the living crap out of Reigns after the match. Strowman won clean though, which was amazing. Did I see Chris Jericho's win? Yes, I watched the entire pay-per-view and I regret every second of it because it was terrible. Especially that House of Horrors nonsense match that was just like, hey, we're gonna split this match into two and have it in two locations and have half of it pre-taped and have none of it make sense whatsoever because it's apparently in California, but the house is actually located in Missouri, so it's a 28-hour drive. Bray Wyatt's gonna get there in like 20 minutes because it's nighttime, but it's actually daytime where in the arena. And what? It was typical WWE stupid booking. See you, geek. We're on 84 likes. We're 16 away from the like goal for today. We got an hour to hit that, so we should hit the like goal. Probably should have hit set it at 150, but 100 is a nice aim. We are 9 subscribers. Thank you to whoever just unsubscribed. You jerk. 9 subscribers away from the sub goal as well of 4,900. If you're enjoying the stream, please do hit that subscribe button. And hit the like button as well. If you're hitting like, hit subscribe. You get to drive a Range Rover soon, you're only 13. Well, being quite honest, Range Rovers are kind of junk. I'm sorry, but they're not Land Rovers at all. They might be called, they might be what used to be jazzed up Land Rovers, but they're junk. They can't do anything right anymore. And Range Rover just make cars for rich people. Awesome channel. Thank you very much, Pad Connolly. NHF will be right back. Well, enjoy whatever you gotta go do, NHF. I didn't watch the boxing actually, but the only coverage I saw of the match at all was BBC, and I don't really trust them when there's somebody British involved. Quite frankly, if there's somebody British involved, they're suddenly the best person in the world ever. And if there's nobody British involved, well, why does it matter? You happy with who's the new women's champion? I don't know. I think that was booked wrong. I think Bayley should have stayed champion to facilitate Sasha Banks' heel turn. Granted, that's probably going to happen regardless, but I think it would have been more meaningful if Bayley was champion when Sasha turned heel. That's just my view. Because it's kind of obvious that Sasha is doing a slow heel turn, stubborn turn there. And I think it would have been a better turn, a better story if she turned heel and won the title off Bayley instead of kind of giving Bayley up to Alexa Bliss just so that they could say, well, she's the first person to win both women's titles. If they wanted to do that, Charlotte would have been much better as a champion on SmackDown, a heel champion on SmackDown. But yeah, I think there's some mistakes made. But yeah, man, but that was when they were doing jazzed up Land Rovers, which was fine. Welcome back, NHF. By the way, guys, there is raking to be done behind where I'm mowing. And there is grass in field something or other that needs to be picked up. And I'm starting to lag a bit. Josh did well to get up after that. Yeah, probably should have watched that boxing match. Your pizza wheel! Ah! What have you missed? We finished the silage. And I just started doing some mowing for no reason. And Josh, why did you delete that message? That is pizza wheel. Unless you're secretly pizza wheel, Josh. Worth watching on YouTube. I might do. He spammed it? Well, I didn't see any of this spam. If you did spam at pizza, don't spam. You know not to spam. Can I do the voice again? What voice? I haven't done a voice. I know nothing of any voices. Let's see if that's set up correctly. Yes, it is. You said it twice. That's not spamming, that's just making sure that I can see it. Can I do a different map on multiplayer? This map only went on last week, Farming Madness, and I'm not changing the map just because you can't download it. Tough luck. I don't mean to be mean, but if you can't download a map, that's your problem. I'm not changing the map to facilitate one person. Because it sucks, but maybe the next map you can download. Not my fault, not my problem. And yes, I will be that heartless person to say that. Yes, the only mod that actually got changed in the MPVF is the map. But it's a good map. I thoroughly encourage you guys to get the map, even if you don't want to join the MP. It's one of the more beautiful maps. It's got some fantastic rolling hills, some fantastic countryside in it. And it is truly something special. It's gonna be long, 12 minutes. Oh, I know that feeling, VF. When you're downloading something that you're really looking forward to and you're like, oh my god, why? Imagine how Landy's gonna feel if and when he gets the thing. The thing that he was told he might be getting very soon. Pizza Wheel's re-enjoying the game. So while I'm out of game to play the ad, I will say thank you to Tom Bonner, Jordan Moore, and Jake Folks, who subscribed since I last did a little check. Thank you very much for joining the Rainbow Day Madhouse. Hope you enjoy your stay. And yes, I will be checking subscriber stuff. They've just... I'm pretty sure you were in TeamSpeak when Landy was talking about it last night. Imagine how he's gonna feel if and when he gets sent that thing. Because they'll be the longest minutes of his life. Yeah, get your hamster running. Get some Red Bull for your hamster, VF. Get your hamster some Red Bull, it'll be fine. Who's joining the game? Jonas is joining the game once again. We're going for long enough for people to get bored of it and come back, which I guess is a good thing, maybe. I do have tomorrow's video recorded already, by the way. I should point this out. Also, today's video went up super late because I had the wrong date set in the schedule. The scheduler. You got pizza? VF, I hate you now. I want pizza. Can you share? Share pizza, please. Pizza share. Share the pizza. Not you, pizza. VF's pizza. Oh wait, does it have... What kind of pizza are you getting, VF? So I might not want some. This is you joining? You'll be joining in a moment, I guess? You're not... You're spending some birthday money. Well, that's good. Pizza's a good thing to spend birthday money on. Pizza's always worth spending money on. You got pizza for later too, man? I think there's a pizza in the freezer at the back. If I'm cooking for myself, I might make a pizza. I have to take it out of the freezer, but pizza's sounding nice tonight. You got a kebab? You can have your kebab, Farmer Boy down. I'm gonna try and lobby for either pizza or doner meat and chips for me dinner. Because you could has had doner meat and chips last night, and I've really wanted some since. Faye, your internet's run by potatoes, not hamsters. VF's is run by hamsters. And I actually need to update my R Factor 2 tonight, because I've been told, I was actually watching a video before the stream, that R Factor 2 is now running DirectX 11, which honestly looks amazing, but I'm terrible at R Factor 2, so it won't have too much of an impact on me. Pepperoni ham. Never mind, you can have it. Can I stream for a bit longer? Because there's nobody else streaming tonight. VF's streaming tonight, Cumbrian. VF will be streaming about 9ish. And, VF, have you told Landy that you're not starting until 9ish? Because he did say... he was vaguely tempted to do some car mechanic last night. Matt, could you give that a full hammer, not just the deleting one message thing? Because that's just unacceptable. That sounds delicious, except for the mushroom, green peppers, onion and sweet corn. I'll just take the ham and beef pizza. Then throw some pepperoni, or the pepperoni ham and beef pizza, yes. Pepperoni, maybe a bit of doner meat on the chips, on the pizza, some chicken, some meatballs, some spicy mince. Thank you, Matt. Oh yeah, VF will be streaming off the server as well, by the way. Where is this map based at 200 degrees in an oven? No. It's based in Yorkshire, I believe. Because Selby is actually a town in Yorkshire, and I know this because I've got a friend from Selby. Has anybody tried MR in 13? More realistic mod back in FS13. Has anybody... whoa, lag. Has anybody tried that in, like, the new version that's in beta at the moment yet? Because I'd be curious to hear the views of somebody who's experienced with MR. Because the 13 version was fantastic. But I don't trust the 17 version yet because it seems like it's just a basic plugin script right now. You're back here, you got your farm over $6 million now, you got a big harvest, big wheat harvest on the go. It's your birthday in 4 days, well happy birthday in advance, S555. I should be streaming in 4 days time. Hopefully, unless something horrible has happened in the meantime. Yeah, Matt, Selby is actually based off various places. But it's kind of Yorkshire and Scotland amalgamation, with a lot of Lancy's own mind in there too. He's taken real places and just kind of thrown them together into a map that kind of makes sense. I believe he is already working on his next map, which is going to be a... you're emailing PC World. Fair enough. He was saying it's going to be a European map, which I think Lancy's broken now. Because Lancy doesn't make European maps, he makes amazing British maps. But it'll be interesting to see. I guess seeing as Oxygen Dave is doing a European map, he might as well do it as well. You know, broaden the horizons and whatnot. What's going on the map? There is... Is there... like next to nobody on the server? I'm seeing Cumberland Farmer and I'm seeing Pizza Wheel. That's all I'm seeing. There's only 3 of us on the server? Come on guys, hop on the server. You're more than welcome to join. I could do with some help with the mowing. Cumbrian PC World will not be able to help you. I can tell you that right now, they're completely pathetic with PC parts. It's 3 months to your birthday. It's just under 4 months until mine. Mine's in August. And I'm looking forward to it. Jonas is joining the game again. And Pristical Vlogs, thank you for subscribing since the last time I checked. Welcome to the Rainbow Day Meadows. Hope you enjoy your stay. Feel free to say hi in chat. You can pop on for 30 minutes. You can pop on if you want, Dave. I ain't gonna force you, I ain't gonna make you. I ain't gonna force anybody, but everybody's welcome to join. There's no limitations. I mean, if I can join this server, anybody can. Let's be honest. Because I'm probably the worst driver in Farm Sim. What are tip calls? They're what prevents stuff from going out through walls. Sorry, what's there to be sorry about, Jonas? The disconnection? It happens. Unless you accidentally joined the server, in which case, how the hell did you do that? Guys, feel free to join Discord if you haven't already. I know some people don't like Discord. But that's the best place to get in contact with me if you need to. Obviously, some people, the easier place to get in contact with me is Steam and TeamSpeak. But, you know, it's all... There's a... Mine PC, yes I am, Joshua. Otherwise I wouldn't have GPS mod. And thank you very much for subscribing again. I've seen... You can see there's 2... 2 emails about you. Just gonna up that again. There we go. And Farm Sim. There we go. Hello, Dan Roberts. I meant to put the 7R on the server as well. That's gonna be going on at some point. Probably the next server reset. I'll pop the 7R on. And just for VF's sake, that'll be during the week at some point, so you actually get a chance to update mods and stuff. Where's there another mode? There is no other mower. I'm doing well on mowing. It's actually windrowing and collecting the grass needs to be done, Cumbrian. And poor Fahy's just turning into a John Deere fan now. Because there's actually some really quality... Oh, who's that in the 8R? That's Pizza Wheel. Pizza Wheel's already helping with the windrowing. So Cumbrian, if you were to take a forage wagon, that'd be awesome. You have enough TeamSpeak. TeamSpeak is lower bandwidth though. Leaving the stream would have actually been the better idea if you have. TeamSpeak is like no bandwidth whatsoever. Hello, Louis Naylor. Joshua Wright. Mad for Farming on YouTube. Hello. There's a few seriously nice John Deere mods out there. There's a 77, 78, 10 mod out there. Now I got a custom version from Landy because, of course, I do. How'd you get over here? Basically, where are you, Matt? I can tell you a quick way. You are at the shop. Quickest way is to turn right at the end of the road from the shop, cut through the cow area, and you'll come out near the animal shop. Then head up past field 27, and it'll be a cut in there by field 26. You'll need to go into the laneway there. The 7R is a seriously nice mod, yeah. And the 8R as well. I've got a 77, 78, 10 pack with custom sounds from a real 77, or I think it's a 78, 10 the sounds are from. Landy sourced the sounds from somebody who actually owns one, and it sounds amazing. You've tipped over. Pick it up then, Cumbrian. If you're looking for the sell point for the grass and stuff, I would advise you actually put the grass into the silage pits, quite honestly, because that's probably going to be the best place for it to go. Still waiting on FS Modding 7810. I don't know if he's going to release that, Faye. Use John Deere. No. I don't really like John Deere. The 8R is fantastic, but it looks a bit wonky on a British map. The 7R needs to go into the map before... Could I use a John Deere? Hang on, let me just check some horsepower here. I'm using a Deutz 7 series at the moment, which is... where? 7 series Deutz. 224 horsepower. There is the 7030, and there's a 7530, which is 209. Do you own a 7030? We do not own a 7030. I'll get a John Deere, why not? I'll get standard tires on it. Get myself a John Deere. Because I do like the 7030 pack. Even though it's wrong, I know it's... the scaling is off. I do quite like it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring this tractor over to the cow yard. Actually, can I just... yeah, I'm going to... this is stupid, but I'm going to actually leave it in this bunch of trees over here. Louis, I'm in the exact same position you are. You kind of go through phases with Farm Sim, I think. So here's me 7030. It's a bit misscaled. But I do like this design here. Maybe reason you're on that hope is there's so much work on into it already. It would be silly not to finish it, but he is working on that Abbey pack as well. And being blunt, I'd much prefer that over as John Deere. I'd much prefer to get a nice Abbey pack out than a John Deere. Because there's so many John Deeres that are out. And... I mean... Abbey Machinery is based near me. I'd like to see some local equipment. Is there 939 on this server? Probably not. Let's have a look. There is a Fendt, I'm sure of it. But it's a 700. Can you deal with the 700, Dave? I don't really like Deeres, but I'll do with this thing because I do like the shape of it. There's two Fendts. One of them is on its side, but that's easily fixed with a reset. And I'm adding Massey's. I don't know if that pack's ever gonna get released. I'm gonna be honest, I can't see that pack ever getting released. Just because it's been so long in the making. Josh is joining the game. 724. 724. Yeah, 700 series Fent is really good. So I'm dealing with like 6 different things at once here, including fixing the sound. There you go. I wish that didn't break things, but it does. One of the things that I did fix was the cows didn't quite come out to the edge of the field, and I did fix that. Because that I found it annoying when I looked at the nav mesh. Am I going to stream Orchard Farm? Probably not, Elvinas. And when you see the format of videos I'm doing on there, it'll make sense. The first video will be coming out next Saturday or Sunday. I haven't 100% decided yet. Hello, Farmer Boyden. Hello to the Cotswolds. And hello, Happy TNT Gamer. Hello to wherever it is you're from. Norway, I believe it was. You want to do something on Selby Edit, but you're not sure if it'll work. Well, try it. The only way you'll find out if it'll work is to try. That's the thing, is if you want to try something in an edit of a map, do it. And if it works, it works, and if it doesn't, it doesn't. That's... This tractor is filthy before it's even got to the field. That's amazing. That's honestly how you learn what does and doesn't work in Farm Sim. Have I got a compact tractor? Not on the server, no. What stages do I normally test maps? Normally, it's kind of... It's pretty much release candidates. And I generally don't test many maps. I need to check this is still right. It looks about right still. 4, 5, 6. That's not quite right, is it? There we go. Just steal your GPS. Oh, I've got one set up now, pizza. It's slightly offset from what it was before, but it'll be fine. Why is everybody eating pizza today? Now I really want pizza. What pickups can you get on mod on PC? Whatever pickup you like, pretty much. Let's turn F5 mode off. Yeah, I'm gonna have to dig in the freezer later on for a pizza, I think. Local dealer, yeah, Faye's local dealer. He keeps talking about this, that it used to be John Deere, and now everyone's got Deutzes. You and Dad last night and made bad decisions. What was her name, Mike? I'm sorry. No. Can I show you in the shop? I don't have modded pickups on the server. The server I keep to what I would personally describe as a minimal mod level. This one has a number. This is field... Oh, it doesn't have a number. The unnumbered field north of field 9. Girlfriend was with you. That doesn't mean... That means nothing, Mike. Is Orchard Farm coming to console? Danny getting around that blacklist. Dave, that's a question for you, sir. Where's the grass going? BGA, I think, Matt. Throw it into the pits over there. What's the password? The password is Tanktor. Am I stupid? Yes. I mean, I've got a university degree, but I'm stupid. Yeah. He'll try, but politics happens. I really do think the FSUK thing is just pure politics, and because a lot of that, the Field 5-7 thing, I did point out to you. I want to make that clear. I did make the Field 5 and Field 7 thing, the failed on FSUK clear today, that I thought that was a concern. What degree do I have? A BSc in Biomedical Sciences. Do I have a job? Yes, YouTube. It's technically a job, I get paid for it. Although you guys don't pay if you don't want to, I guess. You can donate if you want. You can join the Patreon. You can pledge money to me monthly on Patreon if you really, really want to. If you got money going spare every month, then it's an option. That's just a way of monetarily supporting me. Honestly, as long as as long as you guys turn off your ad blocks and watch some of the ads, at least some of the ads, you don't have to watch them all, then you're supporting me about as much as you can. Because can I buy a windrower? We already have a windrower. Stop asking me to get a windrower. We already have one. We're 4,899 subscribers of 4,900 at the goal. – 92 likes. 8 more likes. That sounds it. See you, Blash. To be fair, Dal, Selby has some extreme hills. I will be honest, Selby is pretty extreme for the hilliness. Even in V3, where I did tune down some of the wheels, or some of the hills. Spam the ads? Well, I would, but that would mean everybody would leave. There is a balance to be struck. And in the MP, the ads play whenever somebody sinks in. So please do join the game. Or coming out to BGA. That, oh yeah, that's not too big of a field. Or a hill. Actually, let me check. I'm coming out to the BGA. Yeah, that's not too big of a hill. Try it on field 34-35. That'd be interesting. 6 more likes to 100. Very interesting indeed. Very good, very good, very good, very good, very good. Is very good. Stop swinging around, JD. Yeah, I'm interested in seeing what'll happen in field 34, 35. Field 12 also has a reasonably big hill going on. Even this field here, this is a numbered one, you can see the quite significant rise to it as you go along. One question I do have, and this is something that I'll be very interested in. Does MR have the same bale physics it used to? Because the MR bale physics used to be fantastic. It actually, even in FS13, it made the bales feel real. They rolled a realistic amount, the round bales did, and the square bales stacked in a realistic manner, and they picked up in a realistic manner. And Farm Sim and Giants have been trying to emulate that, but they just haven't got it yet. And I swear somebody just knocked on my door. Yes? Somebody just knocked on my door. Hello? Apparently not, and I just heard something. One more subscriber, 2 more likes. Getting very close to hitting all our goals for today, guys, and that is awesome. Matt, I think that field might be a bit too extreme for the game. Just gonna be honest with you there. Considering the road pack I'm using has a maximum slope of 15 degrees, I think your map might be a bit too extreme. It's a real DEM, yeah, but you're supposed to smooth that, Matt. It's not perfect when you get it. And some map makers seem to forget this, because I've seen DEM maps where there's been no smoothing happening and they just kind of built the map around the DEM. And there's impossible hills. And ridiculous bumps and fields that shouldn't ever be there, because there was an area of crop or something that was a bit bigger or a bit smaller, or a tiny 1 pixel glitch in the DEM, and it just goes wonky. If you look at, oh good lord, if you look at Google Images, you can actually see the shadow it creates. Can I buy some? I'm not buying another windrower, Jonas. You can't wait for Cattle and Crops. Did everybody see the new Cattle and Crops trailer, by the way? I know I didn't put it on the channel here. I was sent it by Cattle and Crops. I've made the conscious decision to not put it up. For reasons. Did everybody see that? Because that was really just a big old screw you to Giants. That was a big old screw you. 6 dislikes. Thank you to the 6 idiots. Pizza, that link doesn't work in chat. What is DEM? DEM is... correct me if I'm wrong, Matt. Digital elevation map. And Dave, actually, for that matter. It's digital elevation map. And what it is basically it's a satellite image that shows the elevations of the area. And I have noticed we hit the sub goal, by the way. And the like goal. So, I can go to bed tonight happy, or this evening, or whenever I go to bed. But we do have about 20 minutes left in the stream. Just because we hit the goals doesn't mean you can stop liking or subscribing. Can I buy a loading wagon? Why? We've already got one. Does the server have tire dirt? Yes. It's got the ground response and tire dirt for real modules. So that does not work on the 8R. I know why it doesn't work on the 8R, because that's got custom tires. The 8R has custom tires. I'm just going to double check with the 7810, because this is using the box standard Trelleborgs. I'm going to drive along the road for a bit and not get into too much trouble. And, oh, maybe it doesn't have tire dirt. Maybe it doesn't work in MP. It's interesting. Ah, that doesn't sound good. Dang it. I am so hilarious. I'm so terribly inept. So, let me think. We've done some seeding today. We've done some silage today, which... Hey, Lancy. I am hitting everything that has collision again. Why am I always hitting everything that has collision? Your new name is apparently Lacey, Lancy. This John Deere is way too small for these mowers. I'm just gonna put that out there. Joe, I'm gonna do some more mowing. Faye can attest to this. Mowing is by far my favourite thing to do in Farm Sim. Also, something I've only just copped. These gates now open the wrong way entirely. Benel has joined the game immediately. Benel, you have the world's best internet apparently. These gates open the wrong way entirely. That's hilarious because the hinge is there and they open through the concrete pillars. On Sim server, slow take up with drive controls on. It's annoying and you don't know how to turn it off. You can't. Yeah, Faye and I legitimately went on Knavesville back when we were doing the MP in 15. And because I was kind of angry and depressed all at once, the two of us just went into the server and mowed every grass field. And that's not something we did, you know, that's not something rare that we did, was we just hopped on the server some nights and just mowed for a few hours. Hello Wade and Shane O'Connell, how are you guys doing? I'm gonna have to have another drink of water in a moment. Because my throat, it is very dry. You subscribe? Well, thank you very much, Shane, for subscribing. Welcome to the Rainbow Day Madhouse. Hope you enjoy your stay. And Ben, I'll do whatever you feel like doing. There's some seeding that can be done. There is some probably some spraying. I'm pretty sure that there's windrowers on work or something. You've gone wrong. How have you gone wrong, Matt? How much longer does the stream? We'll be going for another 15-ish minutes. You've got lost. Where have you got lost? How did you end up going down that road? I mean, I've gone down there a couple of times. That's got that's the road with the suicide fields, I like to call it. Whoa! Oh, I've got that annoying steering bug. Ow! I can check the pickup you put in Discord. I'll check after the stream blackout. And the crap was that? Oh, okay. So, sometimes stuff will just appear. I'll be like, what on earth? What? That was that. You're milking the cows on your farm. Very nice indeed, Shane. Just so that the new people are aware, because there are a few new people today. I sometimes do weird stuff. Just accept that as a fact. Because sometimes I'll decide I want to talk like this and put my golfing voice on and be very quiet and subdued, and he's lining up for the pot, and it's gone into the hole, and the crowd is going mild at this golf. It is fantastic golf, some of the best golf that I've golfed. That's a 392-yard drive there by Tiger Woods. He has hit that with a literal rocket drive. I'm not sure if strapping a rocket to your driver is in the rules of golf, but that's what Tiger Woods has done. Here come the referees, and yes, they have in fact just shot Tiger Woods. I'm sorry, that was weird. Hello, Luke. That was weird, and I admit that was weird. That went in 7 different ways that I could never have expected. Don't know, good USA map. No, actually. You've got American Outback, but it's kind of dull. Do we have any fire dragons? We got one Benel, and one should in theory be enough, because we only got the one windrower. Hello, Joshua Randall. So the devlog I was talking about for Kettle Crops. Yes, the newest video they put out with the rain. That looks amazing, and it is most definitely a shot fired to farm sim. Because for those of you that don't know, I was actually talking about this the other day, and it's hilarious that they brought out a video that was basically talking about that they basically I don't know if they watch me. If they do, Master Brain Bites, if you watch me, hello. You're doing good work from what I can see. Keep it up, and hopefully we'll be getting the the first early access version soon, because I have backed the game. And it is looking very good indeed. That was a shot fired at Giants, because Giants, the way the farm sim weather system works is the water comes through the buildings. The way that it works in cattle and crops is the water stops. And that entire video was basically, hey Giants, look what we can do with a new engine. There's two. I don't know where the other one is then. Where can you get the 8R and the Challenger? Download it from the server, Adam. !MP mods will get you the server mod list from Nightbot. Download those directly from the server is the easiest place to get them. The 8R and actually the Challenger are both on Mod Hoster. I should know because that Challenger is actually my own mod. It's a mod of my creation. Cumbrian Farmers using the other one. Okay. So let's see. There we go. You gotta go put the little one to bed. Go stream it. Talk to you later, Dave. If you're on TeamSpeak. Bookmark the bloody TeamSpeak this time, Dave. Oh, it was Lancy that keeps forgetting to bookmark the TeamSpeak. Lancy, bookmark TeamSpeak. Although you should probably do it as well, Dave, because it's gonna be easier. Matt, have you made your cup of tea yet? Or have you forgotten all about the cup of tea? You had that. Good! So we got about 10-ish minutes left in the stream. Matt, I might be gone by the time you get back, because I plan on hopping on to TeamSpeak and actually having a look at whatever version of your map I get. Well, I don't particularly care. I just want to have a look at it in some detail. And again, trying to figure out the GE problem that I've got, because that's really getting to a point where I'm furious. Pizza, are you copying Nightbot? Dang it. You linked to the latest version earlier. Awesome. Well, I'll download that and have a look at it later on then. I don't know if he's told you yet, but Landy wants, would quite like to have a look at that as well himself. It's a very good Dave. How good is Cattle and Crops? That's the thing, Dan. We don't know. We can only judge by the videos and pictures we've seen, and the pictures and videos that I've seen personally, which are the same ones that you guys have access to. I am like a media partner for Cattle and Crops, but I don't find anything out until it's already gone up on YouTube. I don't get, exclusive access to anything at all. Awesome, Matt. He said he was gonna message you, but I figured he'd forgotten. So I'm giving it a bit of a push. The stuff that I've seen for Cattle and Crops looks amazing. I've backed it. It looks like a farming game where it's being realistic. Basically, if you want farm sim, let me think. How do I put this in a good way? If you think farm sim with seasons and more realistic mod, and potentially, I don't 100% know, potentially soil mod, as well as BGA extension, bale extension, and course play, is the kind of game that you'd like to play. And dynamic round, yes. But in terms of just pure playing, it does have dynamic round, but in terms of pure playing, farm sim with course play, MR, more realistic mod. If you don't know what that is, look it up in FS13. Bale extension, that was a 15 mod. BGA extension, that's something I use to slow down the BGA, make it a bit more realistic. I use that in single player only. Course play, which I think everybody knows what course play is. They're actually working on Cattle and Crops There's the potential that soil mod will be involved in it somehow. Just the way that it's looking, it looks like they'll get some sort of soil mod functionality going. And not the basic version that's in Farm Sim, but a full-on version. Seasons, they've already confirmed seasons, the seasons mod for Farm Sim. According to Master Brain Bites, and the videos they put out is very similar to what Matt's AFK, I believe, to what Seasons mod brings into Farm Sim. So I mean, you can get that functionality alone in Farm Sim. But it is a game for people who want a hardcore farming simulator as a simulator. Not Farm Sim as it currently is, which is very as much as some people disagree with me here, Farm Sim as is a very arcadey game. The way that it functions, the way that it works, the way that it's designed is for a very broad audience. It's intentionally simple, and I'm not using that as a criticism. I think it's a good idea from Giants to get more people into agriculture, because honestly the world needs more farmers. That's just the thing. I think it's a very well designed game in terms of what Giants are trying to do with it and what they're doing. I think they're doing it right, but I think Giants could go more down the path of realism, more towards the ETS2 style things and the ATS style things, where you get options, more and more options. And I think Giants should keep going down that route. I think the big thing Giants need to do for FS19, though, you found a spare for the MB track, but the attachment point is a bit broken. Interesting. Yeah, when Seasons and MR and all this kind of stuff comes out, you've already got BJ extension to make the biogas a lot more difficult to make profit out of. It's more consistent money, but it's less money, and you got to take care of it a lot more. But once more realistic and Seasons and so on will come out, literally you can make this game as hard as you like. You got the same ad twice in a row. That sucks, NHF. I hate when that happens. My worst one was, I think it was on Twitch, where I got the same ad 7 times in a row. But unfortunately, that's what happens when there's not many ads in the ad pool on a certain day. And I'll be interested in knowing numbers. I'll be looking at numbers later on today on Google AdSense and seeing stuff. Just seeing what the month of May is shaping up to be like. Because I can work stuff out from there. Have I seen the new Holland pack on Mod Hoster? I have not actually checked the mod sites yet today, Fireman. What I did today was I got up, tidied my room a bit actually. The floor is, well, I can now do this just by stretching my arm out. Just turn ad block off to support you. I thoroughly encourage that. Whitelist YouTube on in your ad blocks, guys. I appreciate that a lot of you use ad block. I use ad block myself. I do have YouTube whitelisted. If Landy plays an ad, I usually get it. Actually, I didn't for a couple of streams, but that's just YouTube being YouTube. If Sim plays an ad when I'm watching his streams, I get it. Those of you that don't know, I tend not to watch Farm Sim videos. I do need to watch Mark's. Mark, if you're still here, will you shout at me later on in TeamSpeak to actually watch your videos at some point? Because you know I'll forget. But I do want to watch Mark's videos, just because everybody's been raving about them and I want to see what all the fuss is about. But Sim's videos, I don't watch. I'm friends with him, but I don't watch his videos. Same goes for Landy and VF and I would say Silver, but he doesn't even make videos. I'm friends with Silver and I don't watch the nothing he puts out. And we do, I will be honest, we do tease him mercilessly about that. But I don't watch Farm Sim videos at all. I watch streams, so I might hop into VF stream later on, pop in, say hi and all that, but I don't know. Once I finish streaming, honestly, I just go into chill out mode and I, not to be rude, but I just do whatever I feel like for a while. And tonight I'm feeling like trying out Matt's map, because that looks extremely promising as a British style map and a DEM style. But it is 3 minutes to 7 now. You are late, Connor, I'm afraid. It is 3 minutes to 7. It is time for me to start shutting up shop. I have been streaming for 3.5 hours, pretty much non-stop. Do I watch how farmers work? No, I used to, but I don't enjoy them. Sin makes some of the most professional stuff out there. I am going to try and do a... My roleplay is supposed to be simulate style, but I just can't do it. Matt's map is not out, it's work in progress. I'm gonna try and do more videos in a more edited style, but they're gonna be my style of videos, but just edited. So I'm still gonna be chaotic and kind of lackadaisical and forget half the stuff that I meant to talk about. And talk about whatever I want to talk about, but they're gonna be edited down so that maybe you actually get to see the work getting done. And I do plan on doing a few more time lapses as well. That is in the works. Thornton, it's very hard to do a time lapse at the moment just because of the way the map's going with me. But I will call it a day. Gotta edit tomorrow's Thornton video. Maybe not one of the best that I've done, but a lot of stuff got... Well, a lot of work got done in that video. I will leave it there. I'll leave it by saying, I've been Rainbow Dave, you've been watching Farming Simulator 17. Oh, I don't copy people, Louis. I'll take ideas, like the whole... I'm gonna... Actually, you know what? I'm not gonna finish just yet. I'm not gonna finish just yet. I wanna talk to you guys. Louis, and you guys can say bye and go, but this is gonna be kind of a creator get-together thing. Frithgar is the time-lapse god, yes. The way I do time-lapse is different entirely. Simulate, I do take ideas from him. And Landy does, and everybody feeds each other's ideas. The lawn care, yes, that came from Simulate, but he took the ideas from... He took the inspiration originally from somebody else, so it's kind of fed through. And the lawn care thing, yes, I did take the idea from him originally, and it was originally very similar to him, but then I put my own spin on it by doing completely inappropriate things with a Profi Hopper. Like trying to do Field 5 on Thornton with a Profi Hopper, and just a Profi Hopper. Like, that's a dumb idea, but I did it anyway. I'm gonna be starting a second roleplay series soon. I will say that much. So you now know that my Orchard Farm series is probably going to be a roleplay. I will tell you now that it is going to be a roleplay. And it's going to be a different kind of roleplay. I'm going to do something completely different with it. Something that I haven't done before. And quite honestly, I don't know if I can do it. But I'm going to try. And there's a reason that I'm only planning on having it once a week. It's going to be very difficult to do. But I will leave it here now, guys. Hope you enjoyed the stream. If you did, hit the like button on your way out, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. I'll leave you by saying, I've been Rainbow Dave, you've been watching Farming Simulator 17. on Selby Farm Estates. Until next time, stay safe and goodbye. And like Mike Murphy just said, he'll be live soon, so go over and check him out. Go click on his channel, subscribe to him too, guys. He's a good guy.